Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and I decided to throw my hat into the Starbound ring. This is the first video I have done on it. This is a game that I can't even describe how much I am looking forward to this game. Ever since they announced it, I've had an interest in it, but lately as it gets closer and closer to being released, I'm getting the shakes. I want to play this game so badly. So this game is actually available for pre-order right now. It's kind of like Kickstarter style. They have different tiers that you can get. The first tier, it's $15. You get a soundtrack, and guys, the soundtrack is amazing. It's like an epic movie scale soundtrack. It is so incredibly cool. That's obviously the music that you're hearing right now. You get an invite to the beta. It has not been announced when that will happen, but you will have the invite. And of course, you get one copy of the game. Well, you get a Steam key for a copy of the game when it's released. The release date is 2013. They haven't said when. And there's a rumor going around. Maybe it's been dispelled, maybe it's been confirmed. I don't know. But that there will be a limited number of pre-orders that they give out, simply because they want to limit the number of people in the beta. Nobody knows what that number is. Like I said, even if there is a number, there might not be. As of right now, there are almost 33,000 backers, and like they have stretch goals for how much, if they get this much money, this thing will be put into the game when it's released. And the current stretch goal that it's working towards goes all the way to $1 million. And currently they're at 805,000. So, I mean, there's still time to get your pre-order in, but at the same time, they might eventually cut it off. So you don't want to get left out in the cold and not have an opportunity to play in the beta and be one of the first people to play the game. And so then to continue on with the tiers, they have a $20 tier, and it's kind of all the things from the first tier, plus you get like a forum badge. And then it just kind of keeps going. There's a $45 one where your name can be in for NPCs. $75, you get your name in the credits, and it just kind of keeps going, bigger and bigger stuff. I believe when they started this, they said that if you do the pre-order, you are getting it cheaper than if you wait for release. So most likely the game will be released at $20, but if you do the pre-order, the lowest tier, you can get it for $15. Just kind of scratching the surface of what this game has to offer. There's going to be a lot of immediate comparisons to Terraria, but it seems like it's really expands on that. Weapons are, the best way I can describe it is kind of like Borderlands, and it even goes further than Borderlands in how the weapons will actually look, their appearance. But the stats are going to be random. There's a whole system set up where it's going to have these stats, and then if it's a rare gun, it's going to have these stats, or the damage will go this high or whatever. And so there's ranged weapons and melee weapons, of course. The game has different classes, and there's whole like lore sections. If you go to their website, you can read about. You will actually get the opportunity to colonize a planet where you basically make it your home world, and you can build a base And then once you do that, you can buy a machine to like change the weather, change the terrain, and you make it your world. And then when you're ready to go out to explore, you just get in your spaceship and you travel off into the great unknown. And one thing that's really cool is even though everything is randomly generated, whatever world you go to, you're going to get coordinates. And then you can give those coordinates to your buddy, and then they can go to the exact same world that you went to and experience the same thing and see the same thing. I should note that some of the screenshots I've shown, I went and I pulled these all off of their website. So some of the screenshots, they're from actually quite a while ago. So of course stuff can change, but this stuff was all pulled off of the Starbound website. And if you go to their website, they have a number of videos on how water physics work. There's actually a really long video where he shows off some really mild combat, just kind of shooting stuff and instantly killing it. But then towards the later part of the video, he shows some low-level armor tiers, and they look absolutely spectacular. They look so cool. But that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, it was just a quick look, just some of the things they have. I highly suggest you go get the pre-order while you still can. And if nothing else, the soundtrack is worth it for the pre-order by itself. The soundtrack is that good. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. And until next time, see you guys.